Here we go.
Hey, what's good, world, man? This your boy Joker, man. Just doing another reaction video. I just want to do a reaction video to what we just put out, man. The Real Life of Love with Orlando Brown. So let's just do it like this. Let me just kind of, because I love transparency with you guys. I love to, just kind of give you guys the up, down, left, right, A, B, select, start of it all. The Real Life of Love is something that I had came up with. Not what you see with not what you see on the screen. Real Life of Love, and there's multiple things of it. But just to give you a little backstory, Real Life of Love was something that was supposed to be a game show where 5 girls talk to 5 guys. There's a host and have questions that come up with love, like love type questions. So anybody who I see trying to take this, you remember I'm a date stamp this and know that Real Life of Love was always a game show. 5 girls on one side, 5 guys on the other side, and they have a conversation going back and forth with each other about love questions. It's not even an elimination game. It's just more so there is a winner, there is a loser, but technically the goal was to find love. That was always the goal of the show. I'm still going to do a representation of that. I already shot a pilot, so I might even put that out. Who knows? But with that being said, with the hysteric craze of the 20v1s, we were going to try to say, hey, let's just do a 20v1 for fun. I mean, let's just do one for fun. And I just thought let's incorporate the Real Life of Love into the 20v1s that we were doing, because it's really hard to find 20 girls. That's kind of crazy. So technically we could have a smaller vision of a show where you don't have to have 20 girls. You could have 3, 5, 10, 12. You can have any odd numbers, and therefore you just play a game show, Real Life of Love, to where there is a winner at the very end. And that's what we did with Orlando, man. We brought Orlando in for an interview. Of course, y'all seen him and Jaguar Wright go crazy. So we said, hey, let's go ahead and do Real Life of Love with him. If he's willing to do it. And again, Orlando Brown is married. And as you see in that, and again, I'll say this, I'm going to be moving all around in this, but I'll say this. Orlando did not want to do, he wanted to do the 20v1. He wanted to do all that. Real Life of Love, he's good with all that. But that morning, I believe he got a call from his wife, who she just really missed him. She was just very proud of him, very, just saying, hey, you're just having a lot of fun in Dallas, I see. So that was on his heart. That was when we did that show that night, that was on his heart, the phone call with his wife, as far as just feeling, man, my wife just called me with a lot of love. So he was going into that just thinking about his wife. So people who were saying like, hey, Orlando Brown looks like he's not into it. He looked like he doesn't even want to be there. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he did not want to be the time. He was good with it all up until, again, that phone call came that afternoon, and he was just kind of, it was just on his spirit to like, I just love my wife at the time. So yes, that does give off a different energy versus in case, let's say he was mad at his wife and was going back and forth with his wife, he could have put on maybe a different show. But with that being said, those who criticize the girls that we brought, it's not really we don't even know the girls that we're bringing. We're not hiring females to come out. We're putting a word out to say, hey, we're doing this, and we get what we get. We get what we get. We don't say, hey, we need this kind of person, this kind of person, this kind of person. The 7 people that showed up for that show was the 7 people that showed up. What do? You don't do the show. More people are supposed to be there, but we had 7, and we ran with the 7 we had. So for those that criticize the girls and what they're wearing, I think maybe even 2 of them didn't even know they were going to be on it. They were just coming to support. Maybe another girl, and they're like, hey, I guess y'all need more girls, I'll be on it. So, and it's all for love, it's all for fun. It's not like we're trying to really find people love. I think someone said, I don't really like Orlando Brown, or I don't really like, we've done 2 other shows, I don't really like this person, I don't really like that person. It's not really for you to like them. Hold on one second. It's not really for you to like them. It's more so for you to just do the show. If you walk out there and see somebody you don't like them, just be like, hey, I don't like you. And why are you, whatever I think, here's why I don't like you. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. So with that being said, if ever we do another one and anybody wants to be a part of it, it's okay to come on the show and say you don't like somebody or not want to do it, because be like, hey, I'm not even into you. That's all, that's what we want. So with that being said, for those who were tripping on the girls, as far as the raunchiness of the show, that is not planned. That is not nothing that we planned. That is something that just happens with, I guess, the people that's there and the guests, and you know, the show don't have no direction like that, so we just kind of winging it as we go. Yeah, we're kind of just winging it as we go. So with that being said, what is going on here? Hold on 1 second, you guys. Hold up 1 second, you guys. As I want to check out something. Hold up. All right, so yeah, so that's kind of a thing that we're like, hey, you know, that's just kind of the nature of the show, this nature of the business, nature of the beast. So the only thing I do regret, if anything, again, we got more episodes that's coming out. Regardless, y'all are getting this content regardless. The only thing I do regret is the rollout. We had a specific rollout we want to do as far as with the trailer, with the thumbnails, with the just, you know, we have a rollout that we want to do, but our goal was to say, hey, Orlando Brown's last interview was a little, it was something to where it kind of left a bad taste in some people's mouths as far as, hey, man, he could have given a more coherent interview, and we understand. We hear you guys. So we were able to see the Funny Marco interview with Orlando Brown and Ray J, and we just said, hey, he just dropped that on yesterday. Let's go and drop this today. This is probably our best foot forward. In hindsight, and some people said in the comments, they probably were not the best foot forward to try to go off of another platform and ride that wave. Technically, we should have just went with our first plan as far as doing a specific rollout with a trailer, because again, I understand that it is not easy to recondition your fans just like that to something new. You got to kind of slowly break them into what's about to happen. It could have came out with clips and reels and things of that nature to kind of push that forward, to springboard it. We didn't do none of that. So going forward, definitely we will have like trailers and reels and things of that nature to kind of push the new content of what y'all will see. And even if y'all don't like it overall, we know. But that's why you always see people don't like a season. When people don't like an episode, they may not like episode 1, and they may hate all the episodes, but they may continue to grow. Like, oh, episode 1 was crazy, but I like episode 2 and 3, and then it got better at episode 4. So our goal is to get through a season of this. And if y'all hate at the end of season 1, we may say, hey, maybe we'll do something else and leave it for a different channel versus Real Life 3 Stars, Real Life Production channel. Or we may say, hey, it's got some good reviews, bad reviews. Let's try season 2. So with that being said, you will see more of it. We are going to break down more Real Life of Loves. The next one that we got coming up is very, very entertaining. You're going to love that. Again, when we post on the Real Life Productions page, even when I post on my page, a lot of people on my page didn't mind, like, oh, I can't wait to see it. Oh, this is going to be interesting. But a lot of hate came from the Real Life Productions page just because I think they had a bad taste of what was going on with Orlando Brown's first interview. Again, the jarringness of seeing something new. And then, of course, we have a lot of women on our page now because of Jaguar Wright. So we're running the Jaguar Wright train about, assault and things of this nature, Diddy and all this stuff. And then you're going to put a Diddy-esque type content on your platform to where, man, we bring out the baby oil comes out. I get it. Trust me, I get it. It doesn't make sense in a sense that, like, hey, this kind of contradicts what you were doing over here. But that's always been our channel. Our channel has always been contradictory of the left to the right. That's why you always get someone talking about someone over here, then you bring someone else to talk about them over here, and you bring it together. Of course, it's the same topic, but you want to have the contrast. So, again, with that being said, hey, to all the fans out there, we hear you. We're listening. But, again, we're going to go with our best move first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. The money's already been paid, and therefore we're doing what we got to do to make it go forward. But with that being said, take it for what it is, man. Watch the Orlando one. If there's any goods and bads in it, let us know. Of course, I hear all the bad, but if there is something good that y'all would like to see come of this, let us know. You could hit me directly and jump in the comment section, or go to the Real Life page and just put some positive feedback as far as if it's something that can be done positively, even if it's on a new channel, what could come of it. So with that being said, I just want to kind of run that by you guys. I appreciate you guys' time. You can do the thing, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and of course, hit that notification bell for any new videos that's coming out. I appreciate you guys, man. Again, it's your boy Joker, man, signing out. You already know what it is, man. Let's go.